Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is the final episode of the planner review series. I have done 3 of these before and I will link them all in the description for you to check out. I basically go through all the popular planners that are available in India and take you through each of them and give you like a brief review of what I think about them. And my perspective comes entirely from being a planner nerd and using planners for years and trying out different kinds of brands. And so that's why I kind of give you like my point of view for each of these planners and just my thoughts on whether you should buy it or not, and to find the right planner, maybe even help you discover a few new brands if you aren't as deep into this world as I am. So let's get on with today's video. We will be covering 4 brands, which are MyPaperClip, Happy Wagon, the Juneshop and Life Aroma Planner. Let's get started with MyPaperClip. Now they usually have really basic minimal style of planners, not exactly basic but like really minimal. They don't have too many frills. So I'm just going to look at the 2024 daily or weekly planner section over here, and as you can see in the daily planners you have 3 options. In the weekly planner also you have 3 options, and the difference in these usually just come from the kind of covers and the materials that these planners are made of. Otherwise they are pretty similar. So let's just start with the daily planner, which is India 366, and this one I really liked last time a lot. And the problem with these on the website is that they don't really give a lot of details, but I have seen these planners in person in stores and stuff, so I can give you maybe a little bit like in-depth idea of what they look like. So these are like leather covers, okay, and they feel really great in your hand. This is what the planner looks like. It starts off with this really beautiful sketch. Then you have the weekly section. So here you can see all the days of the week up top, and then you can see the habit tracker, and you have about a third of a page to write down your daily tasks and to-do list, which is for every day. You can see Monday, January 8th, so the day followed by the date. Then the speciality of the India 366 planner, and I mean 2024 is a leap year, that's why it's called the 366 planner, that is that you have the monthly separators as a painting of a different Indian city. So that's pretty unique and fascinating. It looks really beautiful. And we have that, you can see that in the features it says colored monthly divider. So this is basically what they mean by that. Then you already saw the monthly, weekly and the daily page layouts is basically what it looks like. And here I think we can get a closer look at, yeah, so this is what the weekly layout is going to look like. Like I said, the page is divided into 3 parts and then a day for each of the parts, and then you have the weekly summary, the habit tracker, and again one day over here. So that is kind of how it's laid out, and it's not my favorite layout, but I just like the fact that you have that India element into it, and that's pretty unique. If we look at the daily planner, so the problem with these websites is that they don't really have everything explained here, but since it's a daily planner, so it basically has a day a page. So that is the only thing that you need to know for this. If you need one entire page for a day, then you might as well go with a daily planner. And this is something which is very work friendly. So it has a bookmark and everything. And it's a very slim, compact notebook, which will fit into your laptop bag and without any hassle. So you can try that out. Next, you have this another model. It has a year planner and a calendar. So it looks a little bulky than the other version. But again, this would also be a day a page kind of a system. Then you have these weekly planners. So what the weekly planners essentially have is they have all the days of the week in rows on the left side, and the right side is a notes page. That is all there is to it. And then there are 3 different models. So the PaperClip planner is best like if you want something that would be good for maybe work tasks or something, and maybe you don't have a lot of tasks to write down at work and like one important thing to do or one person like a 2-3 meetings to have, then you can definitely use this. Otherwise I think the space is a little restrictive with the PaperClip planners. Moving on, let's go to the Happy Wagon planners. Now, Happy Wagon sells a lot of other brands on it also. Especially, I've seen Alicia Souza sell on Happy Wagon. But today, I want to look at the 2024 planners specifically by Happy Wagon. So, I'll just put that filter quickly. And here we see that there are these lovely bound planners over here, and there is also a Viro one. Okay, so you have Viro and bound, and look at the covers, they are really nice. And you see this snow pattern on the screen, that looks very cute. Let's look at a bound one, and then we will check if the spiral one has anything different. So it's at $7.99, and that's a steal, I would say, for a good planner. So let's see what we are getting here. Nice coat, more coats. So you see that there are monthly tabs, so that is a useful feature. There is also an expandable pocket where you can keep your stickers and all. You have a page for your vision board, then yeah, your contact details and all. Then you have some notes pages which are dot grids, the yearly calendar. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this is an interesting layout. Okay, so this is the week of, and then you have all the days in like these boxes, and Saturday Sunday gets their own space. That is good. Then you have a top priorities for the week, reminders, and a weekly habit tracker. I love weekly habit trackers. I think they are the best thing for consistency, and I think the boxes also give you enough space, and especially if you can write down your like priorities, tasks, and reminders here. And this would just probably be for meetings, etc., that you have on like specific days. So I think this is a really interesting layout, and they give you enough space to write all of the things that you might have to write for the week. And I really like this habit tracker layout, although it's a little weird to me that they start from a Friday, because I mean, I want my week to start on a Monday or at least a Sunday. I will also allow that, but Monday start week is what I prefer, so I don't see why they have done this. But I like the layout overall. I don't think I would ever go for this planner just for this reason, that they don't start on a Monday. Like, it's so weird to start a week on a Friday. That's not just how my brain works. Let's see if the Viro ones are a little different or if it's the same. I like the covers a lot, and I like that the cover actually it's enclosing the Viro thing, so it will not get harmed. Or if you keep your Viro planner inside your bag with a lot of loose papers, then you don't have to be scared of it ripping the papers apart also. So that's a pretty safe little covering. I think that's a really good idea. So the gold Viro bound looks very luxurious, and it's priced at $1199. Again, a really good price point. It's hardcover, so it will be a little bulky to carry around. Okay, this includes a gratitude log section, so that is new. And there's 3 things you're grateful for each month. So I think that's a pretty good addition. And here you have, okay, so this is interesting. See, this I like. So now the weekly layout starts, and you have these like rows for each of the days of the week, and Saturday, Sunday is split between the same row, but you have lines and it starts on a Monday, and all is well with the world. Nice minimalistic cover dividers, no tabs though. So if you are somebody who really wants tabs, maybe you can buy those post-it, sticky tabs and put it there. But otherwise, I think it looks like a pretty functional, well planned out, planner. Then you have these note section which are dot grids. Oh, beautiful flower stickers. And you also get a back pocket which with a ruler, it looks like. That is a cool addition. That's good. That's useful. And there we have it. I think in the Happy Wagon one, the Viro one seems most logical, because I don't know anybody who wants to start their week on a Friday. So this one looks like a good sane planner, but I think this would be more suitable for ones who keep their planners on their desk and like maybe have a remote job, so they're always like at their desk, or they don't really want to travel with their planners and do their on the go planning maybe on their phone or on a smaller like a petite planner or something like a Neora petite planner, which I have mentioned in the last video, so you can check that out. And like you want the majority of your planning to be in this, or maybe you have like a home versus work thing or whatever. Like basically this is going to be quite heavy. Doesn't seem like something that you can walk around with all the time. Okay, next we can go on to the Juneshop planners. Now Juneshop has a lot of things besides planners, and they are all really beautiful and unique designs, but I am really interested to see their 2024 planner collection, and I will only look at the dated planners because we are planning for 2024, so we don't want to look at undated planners yet. And if you do, then I mean completely up to you, but I prefer dated planners always. And here you can see that there are 21 different designs. The designs are not changed much since the last time I think I saw them. Like some of them are constant, but some are pretty cool and pretty new. I really like this one. Let's see. And they're all at $199 and they're all wiro bound. So they don't have like a hardbound or any other kind of binding planner. But I like this one. Let's see, I like this cover a lot. So let's see what this is like. Oh, here also you can customize your name, and that will cost you $2,099. Otherwise it's $1,999. So it's fine. It's only like 100 rupees more if you want to customize. Let's check out what it looks like. Your only limit is your mind. This is a nice, beautiful cover. I like it a lot. And oh, this is a mirror. That's very cool. That's a really nice idea. Peel and meet the main character of your life. Yeah, this is a mirror. This is a really good idea. Like it's a kind of making you confident in yourself from the beginning. That's a very good initiative. Then you have the planner belongs to, so you write your name, and then you have all these colorful little tabs. And I like how the tabs are placed because the color scheme kind of makes it blend into the actual image over here, which is a really smart touch. I love it when planners come with guidelines. Even the Neura planners come with a how to plan sort of a guide, and here it really helps the newbies get introduced into the world of planning and explore everything that it has to offer, and not get overwhelmed by all the beautiful spreads on Instagram and Pinterest, and just focus on the purpose of the planner. So this is also a very interesting thing. Then you have the vision board page. I like that it looks like it's very dreamy, and basically that's what you're doing in vision boards. You're manifesting your dreams. So here I think you can put photographs and stickers and whatever and just make it look as appealing as possible. Then you have dopamine detox. Okay, that is interesting. And here basically they are offering you exercises that will help you boost balance. Now you have to list the items that you won't engage with that are basically depleting your dopamine, and you have to track your progress, I think, over weeks or something. And then they're giving you steps to do. Then they'll have mindstorming. So if you are, it's basically like a brainstorm blank page. What could I do to earn blank over the next 12 months? Write minimum 20 answers. So just like a nice brainstorming exercise over here. Then you have a area for goals and clarity. So you have work goals, personal goals, friends and family. And here you have a monthly itinerary of memorable experiences. So what all you want to do in every month and what your goals are for in these main categories every month, that you get to write down here. And there is another clearing my head section, which is in order to do blank, I need to do blank. So what your goal is and what you will actually do. So I think they're kind of like hand holding you into understanding how to best plan your life. Even if you don't know what to do with these pages, it comes with instructions and it comes with examples. It's really helpful for anybody who's starting into the world of planning. You also have space for morning and night routines. And if I had this planner, I'd probably put stickers of like skincare and like shower and workout and all of that in that space. But you can obviously write down over here as well. Now this part over here is obviously the budget management. So there are enough rows, I think, to write down your main monthly expenses. This is a pretty neat layout, and they have not cluttered it too much. They have some design elements, but overall it still manages to look very clean. Now we have the habit trackers. So I think this is also like on a monthly basis, and what all habits you have to build, there's space for it, so you can add on other things right over here. When some health things that they've already given you, healthy eating, sleep, mood tracker, exercise, water, period tracker, all of that they've already provided. Besides this, if there's any other habit you want to build, so maybe like 10k steps, or maybe you have to do some art practice or something like that, if you're learning to play an instrument, that you can include all of that in the habits to build, and you can keep track of it throughout the month. I personally feel that this page has a little too many colors, but it's okay. And like you all know by now, monthly habit pages are not for me, but if you do like to use them, I think the spacing and the orientation is just right, and you just have to flip to this page and tick on one box and be done for the day, and that's pretty good. Like I think this is another functional spread. The monthly spread. Okay, now the monthly layout has enough space. I think they also have most important next in line and if there is time. So this segregation is also really good. That helps you classify in your head what is the most important, what you have to do next, and what you have to do if you have time, so that your priorities are absolutely aligned. They have also marked out some of the main holidays over here, and I think they've given enough space so that you can write down what your main events and appointments are for the particular days. Next we'll go on to the weekly spread. Weekly spread has vertical layout, which I always like, and because this is a Viro, so it will fold flat and you can use the full space. Like otherwise this would have been a little issue to use the space between the Tuesday and Wednesday, but because it's Viro and it will lie flat, you can use the entire space, so that's great. Saturday Sunday also gets like half the space, but I think you don't really have too many things to do, so this is sufficient for Saturday Sunday. Then there's a space called This Week's Wisdom, and it's probably whatever a quote or a lesson that you've learned in the particular week, you can write it down. And here are 3 wins and the weekly to-do list and also top priority. So it's really helping you, segment out your to-do list in order to allow you to focus on what is the most important thing that needs to be achieved. Then moving on to, monthly reflections. And here we basically see what you can be grateful for, what worked, what didn't work, and you can rate your health and fitness goals basically on how you did that particular month. You also have a weekly reset over here, which is just some suggestion, and they have an unwind and de-stress with the art of coloring. So this nice beautiful little drawing is over here, and you can color it just for stress relief. So that is also a really nice addition, and I like how they've also given you pointers on what to do for this particular week, and also given you space in case you want to add your own things. Then you have your highlight reel, your key moments from the year, and note from a loved one. So I would usually do a letter from me to me at the end of the year, and that's always interesting to see how far you've come. Then you have a year-end reflections, everything that you've done that year, your favorites of the year, what are your next year's priorities and all. And then you can get a glimpse of the monthly separators. So they are all beautiful art everywhere, and every month has a Spotify song, QR code basically, so you can scan it and that song will play. So that's also a really interesting thing. I've not seen that in any other planner. Here we have your monthly intentions and what you're setting out to accomplish. So we did see the review section before this, but here we are just looking at what I have set out to accomplish this particular month and what are the whys behind my goals and basic brain dump / notes. I love the covers of each of the months. They are so beautiful, and then you have these really nice stickers, and that's it. So I think for 1,999 it's a pretty good deal. It's a little on the higher end, but most of the planners who offer you so much, and I really like the number of layouts they have included and the structure and the functionality behind each of those layouts. So I really like the effort that they've put in there, and I think the price definitely justifies the benefits that you're getting out of this planner. So a big thumbs up for Juneshop from me. Then we go on to Life Aroma Planner. So Life Aroma Planner is actually a little more special because it is made by a fellow YouTuber. It's made by Aisha, and that's the name of her channel, Life Aroma with Aisha. And she talks a lot about planning and staying organized, and she has really great tips, and I've been following her channel for a while. So when I saw that she's made this planner, I really wanted to check it out. So I am still deciding on what planner to buy, but I thought you guys would probably not have heard of this planner because this is the first time that she's launching a planner. And we do have some idea of the most popular brand coming out in the market, but I thought this is also something that everybody should have an idea of, because small businesses are creating a planners. They have truly managed to identify the actual problems and try to solve them through their products. And there are a lot of small Instagram shops like Humanhood and Ode Stationery. They have amazing beautiful planners, and obviously I don't have the time to review everything, but I thought I'll bring this one to you. So this is Aisha's Design Your Life, Live Your Dreams planner, which is for 1,199, a very good price point. Let's look at what is inside. So this is one of the monthly pages. It says see rejection as a redirection. Very, very insightful, nice quotes. There's a mental health checklist, which I have not seen in any other planner before. So it's just suggestions on what might help you improve your mental health. Then you have a word of the year where you set out an intention. Then there's a mind mapping exercise which is guiding you through, and then you pick out your word of the year. And if I just zoom in over here, I can see that to achieve my dreams, it's like a do more of, do less of. Then affirmations is here. Then let's see, looks pretty good. They have a small calendar over here. Okay, this is the weekly. Okay, this is the weekly spread. So small calendars over here, and the week that we are on is highlighted. Here are the main weekly goals, the weekly to-do lists, and there is a habit tracker. Again, amazing weekly habit tracker, great addition. There is also a note section and enough place for each day of the week. So I can see here that you have space for main priorities, for other tasks, and this one doesn't really have a heading, but of course you can use it however you want to. And this is Monday to Wednesday, so I'm guessing Thursday to Sundays on the other page. Then you have a year-end reflection for 2023, because again, you can't really begin 2024 without thinking of how your 2023 went. So that is most important. Nice highlights of the year section. Then you have lessons I've learned this year, challenges faced, this was a year off. Then there's space for journaling also. So that is another great add. And positive self-talk pages. So Aisha focuses a lot on mental health, I think. So this is another great addition that really supports you taking care of your mental health right in your planner, so why not? Then we have like these goals pages. So I think this is really in-depth, and this is really explaining everything that you need to think about when you are actually setting out a goal. Like, what is the significance of this goal? What are the actionable steps? What is my reward when I achieve this goal? So if you don't have that, there is no motivation, right, to achieve a particular goal when you set out, because we get very excited in January when we're doing all of this, but at the end of by end of Feb or March, it's kind of like it's fizzling out. So if you don't have a reward set, you kind of tend to lose the motivation behind it. So there's space for 4 goals over here, so that's also a great part. And I think there is a manifest your, oh wow, there's a manifest your dream life spread. So I think here you have different time frames. So this is 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and I think there are different areas in which you can manifest and what you are manifesting for. That was all filled spread, so you can see that the monthly spread also looks pretty spacious. There is enough place for writing down all of your monthly like events and appointments. This is a 30 days challenge thing, so whatever you want to take up as a challenge for 30 days, there is a tracker over here, which is a very interesting fun idea. There's a notes and an important date section. Then we have here the power of building daily habits. So different kind of habits that you want to build for different areas of your life: physical health, mental health, productivity, social media, environment and work on career, and toxic habits to quit this year. There is also a checklist of 2024 for the things you want to learn, what you want to read, new things to try, what to watch, places to visit. She's really thought about everything. Then there is a journaling prompt page. I don't want to read everything out because this is something that you should definitely try doing for yourself. But really a good and thoughtful introduction of like a journaling prompt page into a planner, I have to say. And I think, yeah, we're at the end of the layouts. Whatever I have seen here, I definitely love it. It is 120 GSM paper, so it will definitely last your like fountain pens and sketch pens. I don't know what kind of sketch pens, but most of the sketch pens, gel, etc., you can definitely use those kind of pens here. And there is one bookmark, and you can see the number of like unique pages that there are. So I absolutely love this idea. I think that this is going to be quite a heavy planner. I mean, just with the number of activities, but at the same time it doesn't look too bulky. So this looks like a great one. If you are willing to try out little different kind of planner, then you definitely should go for it. And I think with this, I will conclude my planner review series. Let me know in the comments which planner did you finally decide to get for 2024, and I will show you my planner stack in an upcoming video soon. Bye. See you next time.